right, we are joined by Queens head coach Clare Short. Coach, congratulations. What we're going to do here is we're going to start things off with an opening statement from you. And then if members of the media would like to ask a question, we ask that you use that raise hand function inside Zoom, and we'll get to you that way. So Coach, first of all, congratulations once again, 17-14 winner. You are playing for a national championship. First, let's get your thoughts about today's game.
We just broke history. We just broke our Queens history. We've never made it this far. We've been here in the tipping stone of it, but our girls fought so incredibly hard. It was hot. They've been kind of just conditioned to do this. So for me, I think that they did exactly what we needed them to do. And they did a phenomenal job. And I'm absolutely so thrilled. I can't believe it. I mean, looking back, months ago when the pandemic and everything was getting in our way, we didn't really know if this was going to happen. And the fact that it did happen, just the tournament in general, is phenomenal. But the fact that Queens got to the tournament and now we're going to be in the national championship game is just incredible.
All right, Ralph, we'll start with you with the first question. All right, we'll move on. We'll let Ralph try to figure out the unmute there in a second. But can you tell us about the way that first 10 minutes was very frenetic, and then the game kind of settled down? Were there adjustments, or did the game just settle down?
Yeah, we knew it was going to be back and forth in the very beginning, just because this is an opponent that we haven't seen yet. So we were going to need to feel out what was going on. So once the ball was moving up and down, we did make some adjustments. But we also just kind of took a breath too. We were able to then now settle into what we usually do on the attacking end and the defensive end. We started out a little bit slow and flat on defense. We just weren't used to their drives. We haven't seen that in a while. So again, that adjustment needed to be made as well.
All right, Ralph is ready. Ralph, go ahead.
Yeah, Coach, congratulations. Tell us about the adjustment that yourself, Sydney Bracken, Rachel Parrott on the draw circle had to make second half. From that perspective, that appeared to be significant in terms of changing the flow of the game and perhaps frustrating ESU too.
Yeah, so what we ended up doing there is just finding the ball on the ground. Number 29 is a phenomenal draw specialist. So she was able to find it up in the air. So what we did is just wanted to get it to the ground too and box out. So that was a huge adjustment for us, and we were able to kind of play our game. We're a little bit better on the ground. Obviously, our girls aren't that high or that tall. So the height of ESU is going to be a challenge for us, but we were able to get it on the ground.
David, go ahead.
Coach, congrats on the win. I have a couple for you. How are you guys able to come out of that break to score 3 unanswered, to take that 4-goal lead and give you guys that cushion that you all needed?
Yeah, I mean, coming even into the second half, we knew that ESU was giving us their best game, but to be honest, we weren't giving them ours. We knew that we could do better and be better. So that was just something that we talked about at halftime, to control the game and to set the tone too and play Queens lacrosse. So having those 3 unanswers were, a great lead for us. And it just kind of catapulted us to take that lead and hold it as well.
And how much did experience play a role in this? I mean, obviously you guys were at this stage back in 2019. Obviously last year didn't happen. How much did experience play a role in the success you guys have had this season?
Yeah, I mean, I think some strategy goes into it. We know when to call timeouts. We know the pressure situations and needing to make adjustments when we need to. So that's been helpful. Just little things that we're doing kind of off field stuff too. Maybe like we'll warm up before the practice actually starts so that we have the full 60 minutes, those types of things, having water and Gatorade and towels on the sideline, those little things just kind of help our girls, stay fresh, to be honest.
And finally, I know you guys still have one more game to go, but this is a step for this program to make it into the national championship game. I mean, what does this say about the program? And honestly, just how great is it to be in that Sunday finale?
I mean, it's everything. It's everything that this program has been working for, not just this year, but every single year. I mean, our alums, everything that they've given to this program and more. It's just been a goal of ours to get to this national championship game. And we're not satisfied until we, get to the next level. So for us, yes, we've been to the Final Four and we've been to the NCAAs. But Queens in general, we're trying to make and leave a legacy here. So it's been just an incredible ride, and I can't be happier for this whole program and this whole team.
Mike, if you've got one, go ahead.
Yeah, Coach, first off, congratulations. I know how big this is for you guys. Can you just talk a little bit more about kind of, all that these young ladies have been through over the last couple of years and how they've stayed together so well as a team, and of course, adding new players into that, just what you've seen from the leaders of this team all the way down to the freshmen?
Yeah, so only half of our team right now has made it to the NCAA. So this is kind of a fresh start for them. So it's still exciting, and everyone wants to get there, but it kind of combined. We've got the experienced girls who have been in this moment, but then we've got the fresh legs and the fresh minds who don't get in their heads too much. So we have gone through a lot this whole past year. Every team has dealt with the pandemic, but we didn't have a fall ball, so that was kind of a upset for us. Our previous assistant left back in November. I was on maternity leave in January, just hired a brand new assistant coach. So all of those things can definitely take a toll on a program, if you don't have that consistency. But every single obstacle that we've been faced, we've overcome it. And I think everything together has made us so much stronger and such a tight knit group. And we all had one goal in mind, and that was to get to the national championship game. And so we've done.
Coach, we'll close things out unless there's anything else with, can you talk about, we're going to be hearing from Allie in just a second, but her performance tonight, not just finishing, but also delivering some feeds as well.
Yeah, I actually knew that Allie was going to have a day. I don't know if I said that to her in person, but I said it to my coaching staff. I was like, Allie loves this defense. A man defense. Allie knows exactly what to do. She can roll the crease. She can feed from down low. It's what she's been perfecting for the last 5 years. So to have her experience on the field is phenomenal. And she's just done a great job, not only today, but all season. And I was really proud of her today. She made things happen, which I knew she would. So it was awesome to watch.
Okay, we got time for 2 more quick ones here. Focus Media.
Yes, hi, Coach. Quick question for you. So you just recently, or the team just recently received a notice about the selection for all region award winners, to which you have 5 members of your team to be announced. What advice did you give those girls before this big game today?
Not to them in particularly. To be honest, they couldn't have gotten that award without the rest of their team supporting them. So just to the whole squad, we just always have each other's backs. And again, they can't get those awards without the rest of the 11 on the field and the girls on the bench too. We're very supportive of each other, so we have each other's backs, and that's what they did today too. So it was no change up or anything.
All right, the last one here is in the chat, talking about Shannon Donovan's career high day and also Sydney Hussey. Can you just quickly talk about their performances?
Yeah, I'll start with Hussey. She is a worker. She had a phenomenal game for us back in 2019 too, in this high pressure situation. So I knew that she was going to come up strong. Again, she's just feisty and dirty on the ground, and she could pick up any ground ball. And as far as Shannon Donovan, that girl can run 60 minutes if she wanted to or needed to. But she's just so fluid inside. And again, Allie was hitting her so well. She just is fluid with her stick skills, perfect shot placement. And it was just all clicking today for her. So it was awesome to see that. And especially for an underclassman to have such a high game in this type of a level.
All right, Coach, we'll let you move on over, and we'll bring in Allie.
Thank you.